you motivate me. Cause all the other times, babe, you drive me crazy. You know I wanna see it in that new Mercedes. You know I wanna hear it when you say you made it. I can't even lie, babe, you're one-on-one.
A few weeks ago, my family and I packed up our lives and moved over 2,000 miles from New Mexico to New York. I thought I had everything figured out. I was going to transfer from my part-time job in New Mexico, for my YouTube channels and the vision for the next chapter, what everything's going to look like. You know, we sold our house, we sold both of our cars. You know, we were ready to go. We had this thing planned out. But things haven't exactly gone according to plan. Today, I want to talk about what life has been since moving to New York, the challenges we have faced, and what's next for me and my family. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Shaquem, not Hakeem or Shaquim or Shaquille, Shakim, I hear it all. On this channel, I share my life, my passion for cars, and my journey as I work toward building a better future for me and my family. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, make sure you subscribe, join the family. What are you doing? Leaving New Mexico wasn't easy because I spent a lot of time there. I built up 10 years of my life there, started a family. This is where my wife and I got our first apartment. We bought our first house. We bought our second house. A lot has accomplished. I bought my first new car in New Mexico. But after all that, Shelly and I, we feel like we ceilinged out. We feel like New Mexico definitely wasn't a permanent move, especially for me, because for Shelly, she had no choice but to go to New Mexico. That's how we even end up over there. And we just decided that, we're just peaking at where we're at. Next chapter we're going through was family. We want to create our own family, start our own family, raise some kiddos. And we feel like our time in New Mexico has expired. It was time to move on. It was time to go to the next chapter. Shirley and I have been going back and forth about the idea of leaving New Mexico and what's next, what we want to do. Now, career-wise, I'm into automotive journalism. Shelly's into content creation. I also like to make vlogs, videos like this, talk to a camera. We know that, we can grow that in New Mexico, but it will be really slow, and we really want to be surrounded by more opportunities to grow our careers. I want to talk about before we even left New Mexico. So I reached out to the place I want to work at out here that was going to do the transfer, and I had a position lined up for me, all that good stuff. When it was time for me to leave, and when I get here, I guess someone took the position, and it was some miscommunication. A lot has happened, and technically I've been unemployed for about almost 2 months since I've been here. And I say technically because I do earn a living with YouTube. So I do receive money monthly from YouTube. So that's exactly what I've been living off of for the last 6 weeks or something like that. As of today, it sounds like everything been resolved and I should start working pretty soon, but it's been tough because that part-time job that I had pretty much fund everything, where my YouTube money pretty much fund YouTube. So now my YouTube money is funding my life in YouTube, and it's been a nightmare. I started applying at different jobs. I applied at Apple, Best Buy, a lot of car places, so many different places, and it's just so funny how things work out because my original job I was going to transfer with, they actually reached out. I was getting a little bit desperate because I'm like, damn, I need a job. I can't be out here with no job. Thank God for YouTube and just support that, I can survive, till the point where we're at right now. But it's just been a roller coaster. What I learned with life, sometimes you can have everything planned out to the T, and there's still a chance of everything changes. And the main focus is not the things that are changing or things that are not going according to plan. It's how you react to it, how you bounce back from it, how you turn that situation around to make it positive. Because, you can easily just complain and be mad at the world and not try, or you can try to turn around and do something else. So that's what I've been doing the last few weeks. That's why I haven't been dropping a lot of videos on this channel and Vehicle Spec. I even took a break from Vehicle Spec because I'm trying to figure out my whole life situation here. It's just, me not working completely changed everything. Like everything has been put on pause, everything has been put on hold. Here on YouTube, I know people always talk about their W's and, like all the good stuff, and no one really talks about the bad stuff. So I was like, you know what, let me share some L's because you guys will understand my W's if you understand my L's. you're gonna take losses in life. Things are just not gonna happen. Things are not gonna go your way according to plan. You know, God always have a plan. You probably hear that a lot all the time, and sometimes you just gotta accept that and pivot and just keep on going and do what you gotta do. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm in the backseat of my car because it is super hot right now. I think it's 86 degrees outside right now. I got the AC going and it's nice and cool. To be honest, I love how the audio quality with a microphone is in the car. All of my voiceovers I do for my short form videos, or sometimes I guess on my long forms, are in the car. So a little behind the scenes, this is where I do voiceovers, here in the car. You're probably wondering, do I regret leaving? Have I questioned, like, what am I doing? And no, we both decided this is what we need to do, and this is what we're gonna do, and we're sticking by it. And I have a lot planned for the channel, of course, once I figure everything out. We're here in New York. I want to kind of just refresh everything, revamp everything, vehicle spec, this channel, and just I'm ready to start growing. I'm ready to start networking and just, you know, switching things up. So if you didn't watch my last video, I went to my first Cars and Coffee meet here in New York. The link is right above my head. Make sure you watch that video. After you watch this video, like it, share it, you know, comment, show it some love. You're gonna see more Cars and Coffee on the channel. You're gonna see more just more car stuff on the channel, and more of just me out and about doing stuff, you know, tech stuff, lifestyle stuff. Till this day, I go back and watch some of my older vlogs whenever I moved to New Mexico and I came to visit to New York, and all the videos I've made, and I miss doing that. That's just like, it's fun. It's fun. I love to do it as a hobby. I love filming. Like, ever since I was younger, anyone that really knows me knows that I always had a camera in my hand. I was always recording something. That's just what I did. That's just my thing, and without me even realizing it. I have some older videos I'm actually trying to find on my other YouTube channel. Actually got deleted, but I had channels up since like 2010. You know, 2000 and around, yeah, like 2000. Even probably before, no, yeah, around like 2010, 2011, around there, I had videos up, making vlogs, young boy, you know, around my neighborhood and stuff like that. So I've always had a camera in my hand, and this is just something I'm just destined to do. I drink some water. I'm over here babbling to you guys, but I had to make this sit down video because it's been, like I said, I think it's been almost 2 months, and it's been every day have not been miserable though. It's been very refreshing. It's been very refreshing. One good thing about me not working right now is I've been with the family, spending so much time with them, creating so much memories. It's just been fun. I would say it's been fun. I am excited to be involved in the car community more here in New York, because before I moved to New Mexico, I used to go to car meets, and I didn't film anything. I kind of wish I did, but it's okay, because I will now that I'm back here again. And yeah, go to different car events and eventually have a project car on the channel. Now, it's not a priority at all. I'm gonna have this Ford Edge as my family vehicle for right now. My main focus is to grow vehicle spec and have more access to vehicles, and just keep going and filming and producing that. And on this channel, I just want to go to, like I said, different events and just have fun with it, record, film, do what I got to do. I think having a project car just on the back burner for right now, because there's a lot on my plate. Also, if you don't know, my 2-year-old has been diagnosed with autism this year, and having a autistic toddler, wow. You thought having a toddler was insane as a parent? Try having an autistic toddler. The most handsome baby I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, he a handful for sure. And my wife is pregnant, and that baby's due soon. Her pregnancy is not even a normal pregnancy. She's been sick since she's been pregnant. You know how you get pregnant, you get a little bit sick, you feel a little bit better, then you get a little bit more sick towards the end, something like that. She's been sick every single day. Every day, to the point where she can't even like she has to just stay in the house. Another thing about this, why I think is a blessing in disguise, is because Shelly can't be chasing Omari. She can't be chasing our autistic 2-year-old around the house, and she can't. She don't have the energy. She just cannot. And that's one reason why we did make the move as well, because we wanted more support, but more physical support. And living on our own was very difficult. Like, Shelly being in the house with Omari by herself while I was at work was hard. It was super hard, and we tried to make it work when Omari was born. This is before we even know he's autistic, so we're trying to figure things out. And you know, she's going through what she's going through. Shelly's very fragile as well, and we just need way more help, way more hands-on help too. Not because we have help, we have support regardless, whether it's a phone call, text message, a stop by, things like that. But Shelly actually needs someone to be with her all the time because she is just so fragile, especially being pregnant right now. So as you can see, it's a lot, and as me being dad, husband, I gotta save the day, make sure everybody's good, and I'm still working. It's tough, but that's why YouTube helps me out so much, because I can work from home and take care of my family, help my wife, and make sure everybody's good. We're hoping once the baby is born, Shelly can go back to herself and have a little bit more energy. And just right now, she just don't have the energy. She haven't had the energy the whole pregnancy. That's why you haven't really seen her on the channel, because it's too much. It's too much. And that's the main reason why we had to do this move. We couldn't do it. It was too hard. It was hard. It was too tough. I want to share my experience so you guys know where I'm coming from. But when I was a salesperson, sales is very time consuming. You make a lot of money. I don't make as much money as I did when I was a salesperson right now, but I made a lot of money as a salesperson, but I was never home. And Shelly was home with Omari when he was younger, infant, and it was tough. It was so hard. It was hard. And then we had this big house, and it just all the maintenance for the house, and it was just so much going on. And we really thought that that's what we wanted. We were like, hey, we left New York, we made it out the hood, let's buy us a big house, raise a family. And we did that, and we realized that that's not what we want. And it's funny because the first house we bought, I forgot the square footage. I think it was 1,800 square footage, or no, 1,700 square footage, something like that. And the second house we just bought was 1,900 or 2,100, somewhere around there. Both houses were big houses, 3-bedroom and then a 4-bedroom, 2-car garage, then a 3-car garage. We're both from New York. We're used to a lot less space, so we thought, yes, let's just get more because we can. And we realized we actually appreciate a smaller space, a smaller house, easier to keep clean, easier to chase around the toddler, less yard maintenance. The second house and the first house, well, the second house especially, because it was on a half an acre, bruh, I was pulling weeds and maintenance on the outside, and then just cooling and heating the house, because it's so big, it costs so much. And my first house, it was a townhome, but still, it was just too big, and it was an older house, but not that old. It was actually it was a 2005 it was built, so not even an old house, a newer house. But we learned so much from those two houses and what we want. So the game plan out here is we don't know what area we want to live. We want to live in New York. We know that for sure. It is more expensive to live out here than New Mexico, but we don't even care because the opportunities you have out here, it just surpasses all of that. It really don't matter, especially if you're someone like me that's into content creation, automotive journalism, things like that. Because I tried to get a press car in New Mexico. It was not happening. Somewhere like California, Texas, Chicago, all those places, yes, but New Mexico, no. No one even do that out there. And I spoke to a lot of manufacturers. They were like, no, So now that I'm in New York, I have a way better chance to get me a press car, so I can kind of grow vehicle spec where I want it. And for this channel, I have so much people I can meet and network to grow. The opportunities is endless. And lately, content creation has been taking off. A lot of people want to make YouTube videos. They want to, make Instagram, this and that, and all that good stuff. And they're coming to New York. Everyone is coming to New York, no matter how expensive it is. They know that if they figure it out, it will take off. And some of them, I guess, get burned out and then they leave New York eventually. But me leaving New York for 10 years, I feel like I slowed myself down. But I did create a lot of stuff because I didn't know I was going to be an automotive journalist when I was living in New York. So going to New Mexico helped out a lot. It helped me figure out my life. Shelly figured out her life. And we figured out what we both want to do. So we're back. We're here to grind. We're here to work hard. We're here to make memories. I just want to bounce back, get back on my feet. And a lot of people want to go full-time on YouTube, and I think that's a cool thing too, but I like hybrid. I like being able to do YouTube and working like a part-time job. The balance of it for me is perfect because you have steady income, and then you have your YouTube money that goes up and down. Now, of course, some people reach to a point where they realize they're wasting their time with another job and just go full time, or some really want this to work, so they go full time anyways and just YOLO it. At my age, about to have 2 kids, I'm not into the whole YOLO stuff and just risk it all. Like, I gotta have some type of cushion. I can sit here and ramble all day. I'm not gonna do that. Ultimately, for this channel, the next project car, I'm thinking about an 8-gen again. I don't know why. I'm thinking about another 8-gen SI. I'm thinking about a 9-gen SI to switch it up because I already did an 8-gen. I'm thinking about an RSX. I'm thinking about, even like Toyota's, Lexus, Infinity. I'm trying to do some different here as far as having a project car, because that's just something I'm itching. Like, I want a project car, manual transmission. I don't even care. I live in New York. I will drive manual transmission, and I will drive too. To a lot of people that sounds crazy, but I love driving here. I don't know what it is. It's something in the road out there, something in the traffic, there's something in the air that I love driving out here. I don't know exactly what it'll be, but for right now, the goal is simple. Keep moving forward, keep creating content, keep building relationships, and keep working toward the future that I want. Life isn't perfect right now, but sometimes the most important chapters of our lives begins when things don't go according to plan. If you ever had to start over in a new city or overcome a major setback, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
I listen to your new G-Wag, new Maybach. I need things, I need action, I need time, I need love.